Alright folks, I am not going to actually defeat him, so screw that, man. I've died like 4 or 5 times, got him to very low health, and he ends up beating me every time. So you know what? I'm doing that later. I don't even care. I'm not doing that now. Uh, and so my video's all screwed up because I got about 20 minutes of footage of me just screwing up and dying. So, oh. So I'm gonna do one last thing, and then I'm gonna stop recording for today. I'm gonna go down and I will kill Star Killer. I will kill that guy. I'm just gonna wait till I level up a couple levels, because right now it's just getting too difficult. I mean, I even had one where I just threw a bunch of poison, concussion grenades, everything that I could think of to throw at him, and he still found a way to beat me. It just pissed me off. We're gonna give this guy the rat ghoul serum.
Are you in need of healing, or you have the serum?
I have the serum.
Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean. I need to see if there's enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rat ghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I could afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Let's just gonna say, yeah, we'll keep your reward. It's just not that much.
Noble and generous spirit. But you deserve something for your effort.
I'll give you a discount. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take a discount.
Whenever you shop at my store. Now, is there? Of course.
Let me take a look at what you got for sale. I'm gonna take some of these advanced med kits. Oh, rat ghoul serum. He only has one? Okay. So, I'm gonna quick save here. Or, I mean, not really quick save, but I'm gonna save here, try and break into that door. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me. I'm hoping there's something in here.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
So light side points gained offset the dark side that I'll get for
If you'd brought that
Bendak.
rat ghoul serum to Zaxxy, would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a nice guy. I mean, what are you gonna do? You wanna fight me or something? I'll kill you. So we're gonna head to the Upper City North. We're gonna head back down to Terrace. And we're gonna start exploring the sewers. That's gonna be, I think, our next goal. And I'm not gonna go collect the bounty on Selvin who I killed, just because I'm gonna be getting Bendak, so I might as well get him at the same time. And I looked at my how many credits I had, and I had plenty. Let's talk to her.
Really?
I
You
want a
wanna
little
know
bit
about me?
know more about
Nobody's
you.
ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How, where are your parents?
Big
Don't
Z's
you have a
my
family?
You know, my parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who want to pick a
Hey,
fight with a
nobody
Wookiee?
said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you poor slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky he didn't fry you with a
I
blaster.
don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Could your story be more boring? No.
The other two
What did the other
screamed
2 do?
and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when you speak and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did he end up on
Some
Terrace?
trouble back on Kashi. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met
What's that
Zalbar?
supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for
All
Zalbar
right.
more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose
we should get
you're
back to the
right.
task
Like
at
I used
hand.
to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
Touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Huh, so it looks like our characters have a little bit issues going on. So still want that droid, but I can't get it yet. I'll get that droid somehow. Okay, so I gotta talk to her again? I want to talk about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked.
Last time we
Sorry
talked,
about
we just
that.
talked like
Get
5
a little
seconds
touchy
ago.
When it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated.
Embarrassing, why?
Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in the Starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know.
You were
the whole
stowaways?
I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You gotta
That's
stick with
what
your
I'm trying
family.
to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. He showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have,
you did
mission.
right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with that.
Why did he leave?
It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk
Who's
about
Lena?
Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay.
No. Let's just go, okay? I've been, trying to wrap this up, but you keep stopping me every couple seconds saying that you need to talk, that we need to talk.
Only Sith